Welcome to the first episode of Learnin with Irvin, the show where our mayor gets back in the classroom to learn from students. In this first episode, the mayor will join West Aurora High School students in their culinary program to create a delicious dish from scratch. West Aurora Career and Technical Education is taking big steps in preparing students looking to branch into the technology, leadership, and problem-solving jobs in the workforce, from early childhood education to building trades, machinery, and culinary arts. The program offers different opportunities for the creative and enthusiastic students of West Aurora. Those looking to get a head start on their career will get to experience in great detail what their future looks like.
There's one thing to cook, but to learn how to be a chef and to practice in the culinary arts is something totally different.
Really my love for teaching and imparting students the knowledge that I've gained in the industry, but I love the differentiated learning that students could be engaged in as they're in my classes.
This is an opportunity for kids to use their hands, to get involved, and to see a process. So you're still learning in a very academic way, but you're really engaging with the content differently.
I'm not a big cook at home yet, but after I learn some skills today from our students at West Aurora High School, I expect that I'll be more interested.
I don't know, maybe I was hearing him. He said he don't really know how to cook, but anyway.
I say there's a first time for everything. When I first came in, I don't think I was really confident in myself, but I was like, oh, let me just try it out. Like, let me see if it'll come out good. So I think he has overall a nice chance to make something pretty decent.
So I'm here today at West Aurora High School in their culinary department with our master chef and some students, and we're gonna make some magic here, making a delicious dish. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but whatever it is, I bet it's gonna be amazing. I'm here with my apron on, and ready to get to work, get my hands dirty. So this is our first episode of Learnin with Irvin. So let's learn something. Learnin with Irvin!
We are here in the kitchen at West Aurora High School with Izzy and Maria Isabel, two juniors here at West, and we are about to make a delicious dish. What is the dish we're gonna make today?
We're gonna be making ricotta cheese with a garlic parmesan sauce.
And Chef Barnett has entrusted you to teach me
Yes.
on your own without him, because he's already showed you how to do it. So you guys show me how to get started.
Okay, so first we will start with our 8 ounces of ricotta. I'll take off the cap.
So to be
for
clear, we are making this from scratch.
Yes, from scratch. It's not pre-made or nothing. We're making it with our own 2 hands.
Wow.
Okay, so
Now what is
put
this?
that in there. Ricotta, 8 ounces of it.
Okay.
Cheese.
Next, we will put in our 1/3 cup of Parmesan,
Okay.
which is, you could begin to start mixing that together.
Okay.
Next, we will add our salt.
All right.
You can give that a good mix together.
All right.
We're also gonna put in an egg. 1 egg.
And that's an egg you already whisked?
Yes. Then I'll be adding 1 cup of flour in. So now I'm gonna just gently add this in.
So mix
Add
it
a
while you're adding
space.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So make sure to gently mix it because we don't want to over mix it.
So all that is gonna go in, right?
Yes,
'Cause it's-
all of it, because we need a consistency of a dough.
Okay, gotcha.
Because then we're gonna move on to our next step with it, where it's gonna get a little bit more hands-on.
All right.
So be ready to get your hands dirty.
We're ready. We're ready.
Right, Isabel? Get our hands dirty.
Wow, it is like a dough consistency.
You see how it like came all together?
Right.
and-
It's like
yeah.
a big ball almost now.
Okay, so I believe that is good. That's the
Okay.
consistency we're looking
All
for, right? Yeah. Do you agree with me?
Let me see.
Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
The preparation is like a most important part in everything before like you even start to cook.
I got to teach people basically my opinion and like what we should do together and how to make this recipe come out together. So interacting with people.
You gotta make everything with love. If you're making like anything, or else it just won't come out. Like, that's just simple.
So now we're gonna flour.
I'm gonna help you.
You're gonna help
Yeah.
me?
so
Thank you, Izzy.
Now we're gonna flour our board, just so that, because we don't want the dough to stick to it.
Okay.
You can do this part. It's easy.
All right.
There you go. Get a good amount on there because you don't want it really to stick to the cutting board. And then we're also, do you want to tell them where else we're gonna put the flour, Isabel?
On your hands. You
Yes,
gotta put
we're
it
gonna
like gently, like sprinkle it. Yeah.
Okay, just like rub it on my hands?
Yeah, you could get like a pinch in your hands and you just go like that.
Oh, wow.
Just so that when we're making
dough won't
the dough, it doesn't stick to you.
And if you need any more, then just you could just.
See, yours looks a lot better on your board than mine does. Mine looks a little messy. Should I do some more? Am I good?
No, the messier the better.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It has personality. There you go.
Mine has personality,
yes.
right.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab it out of the bowl and I'm gonna knead it for a little bit.
Okay.
Just so that we could get the consistency, like more of it together.
Bowl gone.
So it's starting to come together. It's getting less stickier on my hands, but it's like kind of sticky. So that's when I grab some flour. Okay, do you think this is good, Isabel? Do you wanna?
I think
should we
that's
keep
good.
going?
I think that's good.
So now I'm gonna roll it into a ball. Well, pinch it together. Form it into a ball. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut it in half. And this is the part where Isabel will help you. So you could follow me.
So I get half.
And Isabel's instruction.
All right.
Hey, can I get that bench scraper really quick?
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
thank you.
Sorry for reaching
Thank you. All right, so now you're gonna cut your dough in half. With that.
Now cut my piece in half?
Yes. And then with one half, you could set the other half aside. Yeah.
Okay.
One half, now you're just gonna roll it into like dime-sized pieces, like a whole log.
A whole log at first?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. But the log is going to be dime size
Yeah.
when you cut the pieces. Gotcha.
Yes. Make sure it's even all around, you know.
We don't want wonky.
Well, yours looks good.
Oh my
I'm struggling. I'm struggling over here.
Yeah.
I'm working it out.
All right.
Yours looks a whole lot more round than mine.
Yeah, like lightly. You don't have to
Lightly.
like press on it.
Gotcha.
Like,
Oh, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
That makes a huge.
Wow,
Yeah,
good
that
job,
makes a
good
huge
job, good
difference.
job.
Wow.
So mine is about ready.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, yours is about ready as well.
It makes a difference when you do it lightly.
Because you don't want to like make a print or like
Gotcha.
force the dough to go one way. You gotta.
It's like a little snake.
So with what we have now, how much pasta or gnocchi would this make? A lot or a little?
A pretty decent amount.
Just
like,
with this little bit, huh?
Yeah. With both of this combined, it'll make a pretty good amount.
Wow. See, my second one came out much better because I was going much lighter.
You learn from your mistakes. There you go.
Chef Barnett taught you guys well. Now you're teaching me. Look at that. Wow, much better. Look at that. Yeah.
Okay. So now we're gonna grab. You could grab one. You could use that one. Okay. Now grab your bench scraper.
All right.
I wouldn't say do it too big. Do it kind of like I'm gonna cut one, so you could use this as an example.
So
Like
about an
that
inch?
side. Yeah, about an inch.
Okay.
Keep going all the way down. Keep going.
That's good.
You're doing it
You're
pretty
a
good.
natural. There you go.
Feels like I'm playing with Play-Doh.
Now we're gonna transfer
Here, I'll take
our
these.
gnocchis onto this red tray.
Okay.
You could transfer yours.
Just
Flour it. Am I? Look at
flour the
you.
tray.
I forgot.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
That's why we got a team approach
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We're working together.
If I forget it, she'll remind me.
All right. There we
Okay.
go.
That should be pretty good.
Yes, all over.
All right.
It's just so that way the pieces won't stick.
Exactly. That makes perfect sense.
I place them.
Doesn't matter what order. You just.
Just put them on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. How was your experience?
What? That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing something.
I like cooking from scratch only because I know what's going in it, and it's not like processed food or like something you buy from the store.
I personally enjoy working with my hands and experiencing the stuff that I see like out in the world or that I see other people doing, and I'm like, oh, look at how they're making it. Like, can I make it as well or as good as them? So just overall learning new things and experiencing them as well.
So
Okay.
what are we doing next?
So we're gonna actually salt our water for our gnocchis.
How much salt do you put in there?
I would say like a couple pinches, a couple
Like
good
2
pinch.
tablespoons?
Yeah, 2 tablespoons maybe.
Alright.
Okay. So now we're gonna start dumping our gnocchis. You can
Okay.
grab that tray. We're gonna do it
Do
all.
do I use the?
You
thing?
can or you can use your hands.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna add them all together at the same
Together at
time.
the same
Whoa,
time.
be careful.
Whoa.
Yeah, slightly dump them in
boiling
because you
water
don't want.
splashing
Yeah.
on me.
So we're gonna add them all together because we don't want more to be more cooked than the others, so like too fast.
Gotcha.
So I'll add these in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we'll cover it with the lid. Oh, I don't think we have any. But so normally you could cover it with the lid and then let it simmer for a little bit. Then when you know they're done is when they float to the top.
Gotcha.
So we'll check on it, or like while she's making the sauce, we'll come over, check on it, and then once it's done, it'll also be added into our sauce.
Once it's floating at the top of the water.
Yeah, once
Gotcha.
most of them, or like the majority of them, are floating at the top. That's how we know they're done.
Now you're working with me.
All right.
The best ones, yes,
There we
sir.
go. Now this is the magic over
Yes.
here. Huh? Okay.
All right. So look at this. Turn this on right here, on button.
All right.
And then we're just gonna start like at a 4.
What does that mean?
Medium
Let it-
heat.
Medium,
heat, okay.
medium to low heat.
All right.
Let the pan heat up a little bit. But for now, right now, we're just gonna add the oil and the garlic, so that way the garlic can cook.
So how much oil are we putting in?
Well, this is 2 tablespoons of oil.
Okay.
And you should
So
add
both tablespoons?
Yes.
All right. And then the garlic?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, okay, you got it.
What happened? I thought you got them.
She had my back. All right, so what do I do now?
You can start
Mix
just
it?
spreading it around a little bit.
Okay. And what am I looking for this to do?
It's just to heat up the garlic so that way it's more flavor.
Gotcha.
Look at you, pro already. All right, now that's been cooking for like a minute,
Okay.
we're gonna add the spinach.
So just pour the spinach in there. How much spinach is this?
This is like 2 ounces.
Okay.
So
2 ounces spinach.
and then
So we're sauteing the spinach?
yes, but when you're doing, oh my gosh, when you're doing the spinach, it has to be like wilted, which is like very like shriveled,
Gotcha.
dark green.
Saute until it's shriveled and dark green. How long does that normally take?
Not long.
Not too long. It's
It
only
goes
like a couple seconds, maybe
Yeah.
a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
like a minute.
Oh, I see it. I see it already. Yeah.
It's starting to
As
already
soon
like
as the
shrivel
oil
up.
Gets,
And,
yeah, the oil gets all over it. And you guys can see all this, right? Yeah, everybody can see that. Wow. We got an audience here.
Okay, so now that it's
Yeah,
almost
look, it's
done,
almost, look at that. It's all,
you
looks
can
shriveled.
add a pinch of salt and pepper.
So
Not
all
the
of it?
whole thing,
Just
like a pinch,
of it?
yes.
Okay. Now this is salt and pepper. Oh, this is
This
pepper.
pepper.
Okay, pinch of pepper. And then saute it some more. All righty.
start getting some flavor into our spinach.
I don't really like spinach. It tastes weird
Me
to
either.
me.
I'm more of a lettuce.
But in this, I'll eat it, and
But
you
in
can't
this
really
dish,
taste
you'll eat
it.
it. Right.
Yeah. It's sort of disguised with the gnocchi and
Yeah.
everything else. I'm distracted by the gnocchi.
Yeah,
Not the spinach.
it's really just to give a color.
That's funny. When I was young, I didn't like spinach either. I love it now.
All right, now that looks pretty.
That
Pretty
looks pretty
shriveled
wilted.
up.
Yeah, it does. I know, pretty.
All right,
shriveled.
now we're gonna add heavy cream. 2 cups of heavy cream.
2 cups of heavy cream. So that's what this is. Heavy cream. Just pour it in.
Yes, just pour it in.
Okay.
That'll start the sauce.
Okay.
Start to bring the sauce.
Just add it all in.
All right.
Here's the other one
Okay.
for you.
So this is actually, once we mix it together, it'll start to create a sauce with this, the salt and the pepper and the garlic that we put in here.
Yep.
So how long do we mix this for?
So like 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah. So actually, you would want, if you're cooking with a spoon, but we're using a spatula, you would want it to coat the back of your spoon, which is called a nappe. So you would want. That's how you know That's how you would know your sauce is done.
So now, since I'm using a spatula,
You would want it to like not like fully cover, but like come onto the
so
spatula.
where it
Yeah.
adheres or sticks to the spatula
Yeah.
a little bit. Wow. Okay.
Like-
You guys know your stuff, huh?
Taught by the best, Chef Barnett.
Barnett.
You can
All of
actually
it.
raise this a little.
Raise that a little bit. Okay. So does this come to a boil at all?
Like a simmer.
You okay?
Yeah.
And then after, then we can add the.
It'll start to form up, like foam.
Okay.
Yeah. You can let that sit for a little bit.
Okay.
And do you want to check on our gnocchis?
I sure can.
Let me see.
Well, I don't see anything floating around yet.
I see some of them, but like the foam's hiding them.
Oh, I
some
see
right
one.
there.
Yeah, I see one floating.
some
So do you
right
take them
there.
out one at a time when they float? As they
Normally
float?
you would want to wait for most of them to come up. Like you see how there's only a little bit.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Some of them are coming. So
Gotcha,
we're gonna
gotcha.
check back on this.
We'll check back.
You see,
That didn't
you
take
see
long at all.
How they're popping up.
Yeah, I see it. I
Yeah.
see they're coming up now all of a sudden.
Yes. Now that we're letting everything cook, I got a question for you.
Yes.
serious question. Actually, what was your first like impression of this?
Well, when
this
I walked
whole
in, I'm going to tell you
room?
the truth. I had no idea what I was walking into, and I had no idea that I would be participating in making such what looks like is going to be a wonderful dish. I can't wait till the end result so we can taste it. I know this is what you guys do over 2 classes. But we're doing this all in just a one day and just an hour or so, a couple hours. So I'm looking forward to seeing the end result. But I can't believe that I'm participating in making a dish that's going to be this decadent.
And something you could take back and make it.
And make it again on my own. I mean, I feel like I could.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
I think it's important for kids to learn the cooking process because it's just part of our development. Growing up, as I said, I have one dish that I make for a dinner dish. I do make a lot of breakfast dishes. I make the best pancakes you ever want to taste. And just learning that process prepares our young people to be adults and to live on their own and be able to provide for themselves. So this is the first step in that process.
You can see them as they come into class, and you can see their growth. You can see their enthusiasm for being hands-on learners, and so that's part of the reason why I love teaching high school students.
It'll be much thicker once we add the Parmesan, but
okay.
we gotta add the noodles first. Or I mean the gnocchi.
Oh, it's all.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
look at
oh my gosh,
that.
it's all
Look
popped
at
up all of a
that.
sudden.
Okay,
wow.
so now some of them are sticking together, but do you want to transfer some over there?
Sure, just with a
We use-
spoon.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
To start transferring.
While you're doing it, I was like mix it a little bit.
Okay.
So we could coat them.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
Look at that. They're falling. Some of them are sticking together, but it's okay. The sauce.
Oh, they're falling apart.
Yeah.
I see them, the sauce are falling apart.
But it didn't take that long for them to
No,
cook. It
not
was
at all.
maybe like
And the
5
good thing
to 7
about this
minutes.
is like once you know the gnocchi is ready, it'll just flow
Yeah.
pretty easy.
So how long do you let the gnocchi simmer inside the sauce? Is that until it sticks on the back of your spoon?
Well, after
After you add in the basil and the Parmesan, that's when you like start to look for it.
Gotcha.
you can feel it start to thicken
Yeah, it
a
starts to
little
get
bit.
thick.
It's almost like a soup,
Mhm.
like but almost ready. You feel how it's getting
Yeah.
thick.
Oh, and it's on the back of the spoon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's starting to. It's called nappe. So you
Nappe.
learned a new word,
Nappe.
nappe.
Now we are gonna actually give it a little taste.
Little taste
Oh, okay.
test.
Yes.
So we
to see
can
if it needs
begin
any
to
more
add-
salt and
Okay.
pepper.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll put that to
Here
the
you go.
side.
Am I?
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
You could go ahead first.
What do? We turn it down to 1.
Yeah,
Just to let it
lowered
simmer?
it just
You
to.
can actually get
You could get a
piece
gnocchi.
of
Okay.
gnocchi. It's gonna be hot, so don't.
Well, yeah. I don't want to just throw it in my mouth.
That's what I did.
As you did that one time,
Yeah, she was burning her mouth over there.
right off of the stove. You're excited. You wanted to hurry up and eat it.
Let's see.
It's hot.
It's still hot. Is it good? No.
It's
That is
still
amazing. Oh my gosh.
good. Look at you. You made that.
Wait. I'm gonna put a little bit. I'm gonna put a little
Go
bit more
ahead,
salt
Go
in.
ahead,
Go
flavor
ahead.
it to your taste.
A little bit more salt.
That is good.
Yeah.
A little bit more pepper. A lot more pepper.
Okay, you like pepper?
Well, I think it's good at the flavor then. I mean, it's amazing already, but I think this will give it a little bit more flavor and maybe some. Look at me already talking like I know.
I was like, look at you. Like if you've been a chef for a
Wow,
while.
I know.
You start to pick up the terms and you
Right,
start
right.
to get into the environment of cooking.
Wow, I can't believe we made this. And it didn't seem like it took that long.
It doesn't take long, really.
Oh, so it's on the back of the spoon, just like you
so
said.
now we can start serving.
We could actually turn this off now.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
This is amazing.
That's good.
Isn't it good? Wow. I can't believe we made this. Wow.
We sure did.
Wow, great
We
job.
made it.
We made it. Oh, sorry.
Great
Good
job.
job.
Wow.
I'm very proud of you.
Oh, well, thank you very
He
much.
can't cook.
That was my first time.
He could cook. Oh, yes, well, he could cook.
Now
He
you
could
can
cook.
cook.
Well,
guys.
with you guys helped me out, the pros here, I appreciate it. Chef Barnett taught you well. He did.
Well, we are his favorite, so.
Yeah, we're
Even if he doesn't say it.
admit it, we're up there. We're
Yeah.
up there.
Right.
We just made ricotta gnocchi with 2 students at West Aurora High School, and it was amazing. I can't believe that I actually made something that tasted delicious as what I just tasted. This was an outstanding experience.
My favorite part was getting the opportunity to work with him, getting the opportunity to work with Isabel, and just working together and coming together to teach the mayor how to cook.
When you have an opportunity to do something hands-on, to show what life is really like when you're an adult and you're on your own, these are the skills you need to be successful. These are the skills you need to be independent, and they have those, and they shared them with me.
Kids did fantastic. You know, I can't say enough about these students, type of students that I love to teach, because they challenge me every day to be a great teacher, but they come to class and they're willing to help others, and you saw that. They were engaging and helping the mayor and talking through things. So they're just fantastic students.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of Learning with Irvin. See you next time.